Hello everyone, Derek Sam Toys back with a action figure review. Hopefully it's inside this box right here. I just got done filming a big brawl segment for the Pick Fed. So that's why these guys are laid out on the table right now, as you can see. So don't mind seeing good old little Christian over here in the corner. But today, the figure review, as long as it's in here, when it comes from eBay, you never know. Especially because this is a new seller for me. I haven't bought from this dude. It came in a very big box for one Elite figure, and it doesn't have a lot of heft to it. So, it doesn't come in the box either. So, it's not like I wanted it mocked. But, yeah, why don't we try to get in on this? If I could cut this box open a little better with one hand, I would, but sadly I can't really show you guys every aspect until I get what the hell do they call those things? I don't know. Honestly, I don't really care that much either. Come on, there we go. Now just gotta open the top of the box. Oh, it's got a lot of bubble wrap up in here. That's why it didn't make a lot of rattling noises. But hell yeah. Let's get this open. Figure is in here. Package is secure. Now, a lot of you guys are gonna look at this and just simply be like, what in the hell? Why did you order this out of any Elite figure you could have gone with? Like any modern day Elite figure, All I can say is just gotta do a little smell test, because if it smelled like shit, then I wouldn't want to be touching it. But yeah. We've got the Elite 20 Santino Marella. Now, for the price point I paid, this figure looked really good. Now, yeah, there looks like there's a little bit of dirt here and there. Like, if you can see right there, there's a little bit of dirt on that leg. Maybe a little bit of dirt right there. Or that might just be a smudge, I don't know. It don't rattle. It doesn't feel like there's nothing broken on this figure. The only thing that's a little messed up is it looks like it's got a little bit of paint chip right there. But that ain't the worst. I've seen worse on other Elite figures, and they tried to charge me astronomical prices compared to what the seller sold this to me for. Only if I can get them to stand up on the John Cena shoe mold. It's a little hard, but yeah, so not your standard review. Sadly, he doesn't come with any of his accessories, which I think it was just the Cobra sock puppet. But that don't matter. We want all the accessories here. Give me all of them. But anyways, the paint app and the paint decal, along with all the tattoo decal and stuff, it looks all pretty up to date. Looks as modern as it could be for this time period. Only thing I do notice, and if I can find them here in the crowd, oh yes, I immediately found Santino in the crowd. Don't mind his missing hand, but he's got all the little tattoos right there, Of course, this is a basic Santino I'm comparing it to, so it does not have all the great articulation. Back tattoo is there. Arm tattoos are there, at least on the other side, The only one that is missing is the chest tattoo. Now, I don't know if that was done on purpose or what may it be, but I did notice that on a lot of Santino Elites, they don't give him the chest tattoo. I don't know what it is, but it's alright because he's only ever had 2 Elite figures, and now I own one of them. So hey, at least fun for me. Now, if any of you guys own this figure, or you guys have like a really rare figure in your collection, talk about it in the comments. I wouldn't mind hearing about it. Now, getting into some of the articulation, of course, the articulation on this guy's a little bit more standard to how a classic Elite would be. It doesn't have no double jointed arms. Let me find, there we go. Perfect example. We've got my most modern Elite RVD. Got double joints in the arms. Got removable hands for interchangeability. Hell, even the head sculpt is removable. And I can put that on my older Elite RVD. This guy has none of that. Can't do any of that. I would have to apply hot water or a hair dryer, and that's how I would have to get the hands, the head sculpt, anything off. Because at that rate, you could interchange the arms and stuff too, but we won't get into that. But so, what was the price point that I paid for this Santino Marella? As I'm kind of messing around with some of the articulation, making sure that none of it's like super glued. Because that'd be my luck, is I'd get this figure, everything goes fine, but then there's just a little bit of super glue in like a knee joint. But it's got really good articulation. Everything is posable, Look at him. He's getting ready to do the Shawn Michaels pose. But hey, all I can say is this. This figure so far, nice solid little 8 out of 10. Yeah, if I got the accessory with it, it would go a little bit higher. But until I can get the accessory, it's a nice solid little 8 out of 10. I don't think it deserves anything lower or higher. But the fun part about it is, how much did I pay? Because I know I just asked that a second ago and then kind of lost my train of thought. Sorry, I had to clear my throat. But for this Elite 20 Santino, which mind you, I'd say he's a pretty rare figure to come by. You don't just find him casually. His figure was $14.50 for me, I think. $14.50, that was including shipping and tax. Actually, he shipped the dude for free. He originally had him listed for $18. I talked him down to $13.50, so with tax included, I got him for a good solid $14.50. Now, if you don't think that's a good deal for this dude, I don't know what you're smoking. That's all I can really say. I don't know what you're smoking, dude. Because this is a really solid figure, especially for how, nostalgic this is to me. Let me just try to get him in that good old Cobra pose real quick. And a lot of you people who haven't watched Santino growing up are probably wondering, what the hell is a Cobra pose? Well, you're about to find out. If I can get him to stand up properly. Which is probably not going to happen. Ah, yes. Yes, I am getting him there. He will stand up properly. Because if this figure is good enough for posing, I do want to use him in the pig fed. He's going to hit you with that Cobra. But yeah, let me just stop the review here. I'm having a little bit more fun than I usually do. I'm just trying to be a little bit loose. I can't say I'm going to have a bunch of action figure reviews coming out in the near future. But I thought I'd throw this one out there just to have a little bit of fun, But on that note, just to give you guys a little bit of an update here on YouTube. If you don't follow me on Instagram, I'd say Twitter, but I don't really update Twitter like that. And now I do actually have a TikTok for the channel, so if you guys want to go follow me on there, I've got a couple videos up already. But I've got one more match left to film for the Pick Fed. I've literally got almost everything edited. I literally just need to get this last match filmed, edited, and then I just gotta add the music. Whether, it's copyright free or not, the stuff that's playing on the TV should be. Because I'd be a little disappointed if they gave me a copyright free playlist that didn't have copyright free music in it. But yeah. So hopefully the Pick Fed should be done by the end of the week. I'm not going to attest myself to that. I'm not going to force myself to grind it out if it don't come out the way I'm hoping it does. But on that note, though, keep your eye out for that. If you haven't watched episode 1, well, what are you doing listening to me talking about night 2? Go watch night 1. You goofy little shit. Go watch it. I don't know what to tell you here. My bad, I had to look for something on my nightstand real quick. It wasn't in my pocket. But, yeah. Go watch night 1, dude. I'm sure you will not hate it. But even if you don't love it, tell me your honest opinion about it. Give me your honest review. Because the more feedback I get, the more I can try to improve the Pick Fed. And I know I only have one episode out, but you won't have to wait that long for episode 2. So on that note, if you like the video, subscribe for future content if you like seeing action figure reviews and or action figure Pick Feds. You can follow me on Twitter, Instagram, and TikTok, all under the same name at Derek's Damn Toys. Capitals and lowercases may vary depending on which site, but that's just because I didn't pay attention to every little detail as I was making the accounts. I got the name, that's all that matters to me. But on that note, you guys can follow me on those 3 platforms. And I am out of here. Peace, yo.